California has a new modern home for NFL football, and it is this place, wondrous SoFi Stadium here in Inglewood. Today it's week 3, and we've got a good one in store, as it'll be the Denver Broncos taking on the LA Chargers. On the visitors' sideline, their head coach. His guy's a perfect 2-0 to start the year. Across from him, Charger head coach Jim Harbaugh. His guy's not quite as hot to start the year. 0-2 heading into this one.
Get your money up.
2 weeks have come and gone. It's off to week 3, and we're underway on EA Sports. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. So here are the Broncos now for their opening drive. And they will be led out by a man in his sophomore campaign as the quarterback.
His game last week reminded me of the old song, Accentuate the Positive. That's about all he did, right?
Yeah.
3 touchdown passes, over 300 yards in the air. Receivers happy.
And they got the win.
Got the win. If you're running back that likes to catch passes, they're happy as well. Big-time game.
Call it officially a loss of 2 on the first play from scrimmage. Second down.
At the 25-yard line.
To throw is Nix. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete. 3 and out, a real danger here on their opening drive as they come up on a 3rd and 12. To throw, here's Nix. He gets this underneath to Dobbins. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 17 yards for the Broncos there as they got themselves a first down.
Well, he was a busy man out of the backfield a week ago. They got him the ball early and often. I had no doubt in my mind that he'll be a big part of the game plan here as well.
They'll go play action with Nix. Flushed out right. And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground. The Broncos at 2-0 here to begin the season. They come in feeling pretty good after back-to-back victories, CD.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. Good coverage downfield, led to him taking off, picking up the first down on a 13-yard run. Nix to the air. And that one off the mark behind him. Incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
Now it's Nix. They set up the screen for Dobbins. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. That's good for a first down, his 2nd catch of the opening drive.
First down, Denver.
They'll run with a 2nd-round pick from April's draft. And fights forward for a modest 2-yard gain, 2nd down. Now 2nd and 8 at the 32-yard line.
At the 32-yard line.
Now some movement before the snap. And we'll hear from our referee for the first time this afternoon. Penalty accepted, and that pushes him back 5. And that false start penalty certainly not helping their cause here. 2nd down and long. Man open, he's got it complete to Courtland Sutton. That's good, the completion there for 7 yards. And it brings up 3rd and 5 now.
And it's 3rd down.
Here's a give to Dobbins running right. Powering his way forward. And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. J.K. Dobbins, his 3rd rushing touchdown on the year. And the Broncos get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Will Lutz on for the point after. He's got it. 7-0 Broncos.
Next to score, Broncos 7.
A 10-play drive that time. And it's finished off by a touchdown run from J.K. Dobbins. After the touchdown, wants to kick it off. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. Here are the Chargers ready to go on offense, led by their first-round pick in 2020, the man out of Oregon, Justin Herbert.
And he's had good success here already this season throwing the football. 6 touchdown passes in his 2 games. He's really got this offense playing with a lot of confidence, trying to establish themselves early as a Super Bowl contender.
He finds his target, Allen. And he'll get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. On the ground, this is Amarian Hampton. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. And I think he's a guy, if they had let him walk, no one was going to be shouting from the top of a mountain. But he's a good guy. He's a good locker room guy, too.
Good locker room and a good player. I mean, he's a valuable starter for them. And if you just want to start over and maybe bring in someone new, the learning curve might be a little bit big. So it's a good job by getting him taken care of, and now they can move forward.
And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be faced with a 3rd and inches. Herbert going to keep it on his sneak. And he is going to have the Chargers first down, at least at first glance, as they'll spot the football just beyond the marker. They find a way to convert on 3rd and inches.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Herbert going to give to Hampton. And little room to maneuver there. He gets it down about the 39. There for the stop defensively, Nick Benito.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8. At the Broncos' 39-yard
Herbert. To the right side, he finds his receiver, Harris. So 8 yards on the completion there. And that's going to make it 3rd down and less than a yard. Herbert going to keep it on his sneak. And he is going to have the Chargers first down, at least at first glance, as they'll spot the football just beyond the marker. They find a way to convert on 3rd and inches. After the run, now Herbert to throw. And he's going to be taken down back around the 35-yard line. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. Well, you don't usually get a sack from a nose tackle spot, but we got one there.
No, we don't, and a lot of the times in passing situations, they end up off the field anyway. So how happy was he to work his way back to the quarterback and put him on the ground? He's going to have a bit of nickname after something like that, some Big Jelly or something like that.
So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And that'll bring up a 3rd and 11 situation. Here's Herbert. He's got his target. That's complete. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 5-yard line.
And that throw behind his man. He missed him. Incomplete.
One thing that you're going to see from this offense is that they love the matchup with their wide receivers against this secondary. That one wasn't successful, but don't expect them to back away from attacking all game long.
And just shy of the goal line as he's out of bounds right at the 1. That time the completion goes for 4 yards, and we're set up with a 3rd and goal. Herbert going to keep it on his sneak. And he'll get it. He's over for the touchdown. Justin Herbert with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Chargers respond to that opening drive touchdown with one of their own. Extra point up and good by Dicker. And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. Here's the Denver offense now as they get set to take over here. Now, early on, you know, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game. But I think when it comes within your division like this, it's a measuring stick game with a little extra intrigue.
I would agree with that totally because all division games have a little extra to them. But I like where this game is situated because at this stage of the season, it has that little extra juice, but at the same time, it's not a make or break if this were, let's say, week 15, 16, somewhere in that neighborhood.
Taken down back at the 23-yard line.
Nix from the shotgun. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. The catch and run pays off for 29 yards.
And that's a more than acceptable read right there because it's zone coverage, so timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a first down.
On 1st and 10, it's Dobbins. And not a lot of daylight, not really any daylight inside as he's going to be stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Brings up 2nd down. These two teams all tied after one. Broncos football as we begin quarter number 2. As they've got it with a 2nd and 10. They'll run up the gut with Dobbins. Shows in the side near the 35. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. 41 yards rushing for him now, and he's only carried the ball 4 times. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. They'll go again with Dobbins. And a short gain down to about the 33. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Here's Nix. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back. Complete.
Complete to J.K. Dobbins. A 7-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
This will be play number 7 on the drive. 3rd and a yard. The give is to McLaughlin. And a broken tackle helps lead to a first down gain. 4 yards on the pickup. Good enough to extend the drive.
A gain of 4 yards. First down, Denver.
Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. And he is going to lose yardage here. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
A loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11. At the Chargers' 22-yard line.
Operating from the gun. Here's Nix. And a quick throw here. That's complete. Only able to gain a couple there. And that's going to set up a tough 3rd and 9. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. Throwing Nix. And this one complete again to Mims. And he'll only get this to the 17, well shy of what he needed.
Will Lutz for the Broncos field goal.
The kick by Lutz is good. And they take the lead here now at 10-7. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks will tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. The Chargers get set to go here for their second drive. Charles, these early season in-division games are always interesting because you're still kind of figuring yourself out, but you want to know as much as you can about the opponent, especially when it's a division matchup. So I'm curious to see how the rest of this one plays out.
Yeah, that's a good point because they're still trying to work things out. They don't know everything about their own team, let alone trying to figure out their opponent. But you got to do both on the fly, don't you? While the game's being played, figure it out both ways and try to find a way to win.
And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to third down.
Yards to go.
Here's Herbert. And the Broncos get there and take him down. And now that brings up fourth down there, a loss of 6 yards on the sack. On fourth down, J.K. Scott ready to punt it away. And Marvin Mims deep for Denver. Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. And taken right at the 35. Following the punt return here, there's someone shaken up. More from L.A. in a moment. Looking to put a drive together. He'll start with a handoff to Dobbins. And a pretty athletic run right there as he's going to get this down inside the 40. 60 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this first half.
And this is an example of breaking down a defense because a lot of these runs, he's getting past the point of attack, and guess what he's doing? Forcing the secondary guys to have to make a lot of tackles.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Back to throw. Nix setting up a screen for Harvey. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets it down to the 30 there. A good first down call as the screen play gets him 9. Ball on the 30 now. Here's second down and a yard. Nix going to give to Harvey. And he'll go down at the 28. 2 yards on the pickup, but that's all they needed to move the sticks.
2nd and 1 is often an invitation to take the big shot downfield. I bet the offensive linemen said, are you kidding? We just get on our backs and let's go get the first down. They love being physical.
They'll look to throw here on first down. Now they go screen. It's complete. And out of bounds right around the 20. Pick up there on first as a screen pass gets him 8.
And good yardage there on first down because sometimes all you need to do on the screen is get one key block. That might set your man free, and that was pretty good pursuit to the football defensively, or it could have gone for more.
On the handoff, McLaughlin trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And no more. The Broncos on third down. They've been good, 3 for 4 thus far. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. And he picks up the first down yardage as he takes it down to the 16. A 3rd down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough.
A gain of 3 on the play. First down, Denver.
Carry from McLaughlin. And it appears we have a Charger shaken up on that last play. More from L.A. in a moment. They work now on 2nd and 9. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. 9th play of the drive now on 3rd and a country mile. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. A tough spot here, 3rd and 15. Operating from the gun, Nix. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. 2 minutes remaining in the first half, 10-7, our score. Dobbins will take it in. Touchdown, Denver. So his strong first half continues as he finds the end zone here for the second time.
And definitely good blocking at the point of attack, and you just have to love watching the way he can create space down near the goal line, and he's able to take it into the end zone.
Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. Pushing his way through. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. L.A. readies for its next possession. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40.
12 yards. And the Chargers first down.
Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. And he'll find his man on the out route. That's Allen. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. So the completion good for 7 there. And that's going to bring up second down. Now it's Herbert. A short throw to Conklin, the tight end. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1.
Brings up 3rd and
Justin Herbert looking to pass. And it is caught. And this is going to be another first down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos 28. Forget the run on 31. They shock the D and rip off a pretty big play. First and 10 here. And, you know, if they could just get 3 out of this, something about whittling it to a 1-score game at half that might provide a psychological boost. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line.
at the 30-yard line.
A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12. Herbert now. Throwing the out route, incomplete. That's Allen. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line.
That's a gain of 7.
And on 3rd and 5, this will be the 8th play of the drive. Pass taken in by his big tight end. Now the Chargers will use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 30 seconds to go in the first half.
1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
In motion, the tight end. From the shotgun, here's Herbert. And they go the wrong way here. Knocked back to the 20. Not what they had in mind there. That's going to go as a loss of 4. This has been a good march down the field, but now they're stuck looking at a 2nd and 14. That'll be incomplete with 9 seconds now showing on the clock. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Back to throw here, Herbert. Over the middle, complete. It's Harris. And he's in for a Charger touchdown. Trey Harris with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Chargers are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half. And this offense going to elect to burn a timeout with 5 seconds remaining in quarter number 2. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, we'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And with 5 seconds to go, this will likely be our final play. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. So halftime here out west, let's go east. That's where we find Scott Hansen with our EA Sports Halftime Report.
Our trip through the NFL starts now. We begin at MetLife Stadium. The Giants at home to take on the reigning AFC champs, the Kansas City Chiefs. And it's the 10-time Pro Bowler, Travis Kelce. He was absolutely electric. This, one of 3 touchdown grabs for him in the game. The Chiefs are back in the win column. They move to 2-1 with a Week 3 victory. Next up, it's Santa Clara, California. Let's look in on the Niners as they play host to the Arizona Cardinals. And this is Brock Purdy as he'll connect with his Pro Bowl tight end, George Kittle. 18 yards, it's a touchdown. The Niners come away with a 4-point victory. One more to show you, and it's out in Seattle, the Seahawks taking on the New Orleans Saints. And it's the veteran, Robert Woods. He's going to bring this one in, and away he goes. 77 yards for the touchdown. The Saints give Kellen Moore his first win as head coach. They get the job done here. And with that, a look at what else is going on around the NFL here in week number 3. In the game you're watching, both teams making a strong case in this one, a 2-point differential at the break. As we send you back out to the stadium with Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Chargers going to get the football first here in the second half, and they trail as we get back underway. Al Davis fumbles it. The Broncos defense getting ready to go. Their first crack here in the second half defensively. You always hope to set that tone, don't you, partner?
Without a doubt. Go out, stump them on defense, and let everyone know that, hey, we are really ready to play here in the second half, because oftentimes you come out to start a half and people see a little bit of a lull, a little bit of a dip after having been off their feet.
Second drive of the second half. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50.
It's a gain of 22 yards. And the Chargers first down.
From the 50, here's Herbert. A short throw to Conklin, the tight end. That'll go for a gain of 7. And it's second down.
A gain of 7 brings up 2nd and 3 at the 43-yard line.
Up the middle, it's Hampton. Shoots by him. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. A 10-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Charger first down.
Running lanes run a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
Play action this time for Justin Herbert. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there at second down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Play action. It's Herbert. A short throw to Conklin, the tight end. Now it looks like we've got a Bronco that's banged up on the play. More from L.A. in a moment. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown. Rob McConkey, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Chargers have taken the lead as they go right down the field and score on the opening drive of the second half. Extra point try now from Dicker. He's got it, and it's now a 21-16 lead. The drive that playing time of 6 plays. And it ends with the Chargers getting into the end zone. The kick unit on here for the Chargers as they will send this one away. Oh, a good return up past the 30.
The Broncos take
So now look at the Broncos as they head back out there for their first possession of the second half. And Charles, it feels like we're set up for a good second half here. Came out of the locker room, one-score game. Now the lead has already changed hands. Well, this offense, they've got an opportunity right now to take that lead right back.
Yeah, and it feels like you're going back and forth, almost a little bit like a tennis match, right? Or just our heads just keep moving. Which side has it? Which side's going to score? How are they going to go out doing it? A little bit of a challenge for each side, trying to match each other.
Working out of the gun is Nix. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. You don't get the hook up there, but you really have to marvel at how precise he's been throwing the football these last couple weeks.
Oh, that's a perfect word for it, precise, because if you're at 70% or better 2 weeks in a row, you have a job as long as you want one in this league, won't you? I mean, let's face it, it's not just West Coast offense either. He's putting the ball downfield as well.
That one good for 20 on the catch and run. So from Charger territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 36. To throw, here's Nix. He's got this one complete to Sherfield. And he's out of bounds, almost gets to the 10. A big play there on the catch and run. And the Broncos are going to have a new set of downs. A give up the middle to Dobbins. And he's able to break out a run tackle, but then quickly brought down. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
brings up 2nd and 8.
To throw is Nix. And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it.
The offenses always try to be smart about when they're trying to dial up a screen to the running back, because they understand you can only go to the well so many times in a game without the defense starting to anticipate the call.
Throw left side complete to Ingram. And they're going to at least line up to go for it here on 4th down.
It's now 4th down.
They're going. It's Nix. Buying time to his left. And just shy of the goal line as he's out of bounds right at the 1. They'll run with Dobbins. And no signal yet. I don't think he got in. He didn't. They'll mark it at the 1. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down.
Definitely not how you want to start things on 1st down, and you don't want to panic. A field goal could get you closer, but you have to think to yourself, we even get another shot. At this point, to me, the thinking has to be touchdown or bust.
Harvey is into the end zone for a Bronco touchdown.
Sometimes offenses can get too cute down near the goal line, but there's nothing fancy about this one. As Coach Lombardi would say, we get a seal here, and we get a seal here, and we run this play in the alley. And that's good work to hit the hole hard and finish in the end zone.
And now the offense is going to stay out there as the Broncos will go for 2.
The Broncos will...
They'll try and throw for it. And unable to connect. They don't get the 2-point conversion here. And in the 3rd quarter here, they were trying to push that to a 3-point game, but instead it'll stay at 1.
And I'm a big proponent of not chasing points or going for 2 too early. But in this case, I understand why. You know, if you kick an extra point, you're just up 2, right? So field goal still puts the team ahead. So you go for 2 here and protect the field goal lead. They didn't get it done, though.
Herbert and the Chargers now with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. Throwing quickly, and Herbert completes it. And they get him down the 9 before he takes it across the 40-yard line. First play of the drive, a success, 19 yards.
I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them, and these guys have been taking advantage so far.
Open man here is Conklin. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last two plays. Fifth catch of the game for him there.
Yeah, and the tight end position is now becoming a volume pass catcher. It used to be occasional, right? Safety valve. Throw one to him every so often, but mainly they want him out there to block. Nowadays,
and it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Pat Surtain. And the Broncos are going to have it here as they start at their own 24-yard line.
Their own 24-yard line.
Well, that puts a little bit of a wrinkle in their comeback bid.
Yeah, everything had turned around for them, hadn't it? I mean, things were now going their way. But you did mention it's a wrinkle in their comeback bid. It's not the death knell for them by any stretch, but now they've got some extra work to do in order to climb all the way back.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. This offense thankful, I'm sure, to have the football back, but also, Charles, after a long drive of their own, they've got to be a little weary.
Yeah, I would agree with that, and what you have to do to combat it, try and get fresh legs in where you can, especially the skill positions, and then for the offensive line, instead of attacking, maybe slow the tempo down a little bit, let them catch their breath.
The third quarter now, and a one-point game as they line up 2nd and 10. Now it's Nix. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming.
It's 3rd down.
Here's Nix. And he'll find the open man. That's complete. And he will have the Broncos first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
16 yards. And the Broncos first down.
They'll go play action with Nix. Rolling to his right. And he goes out of bounds. It looks like right at the 50. They'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so they'll leave him with 2nd and a yard.
Brings up 2nd and a yard.
The carry here for the big tight end. And he swallowed him right near the line of scrimmage. Here comes 3rd and about a foot.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 3rd and inches.
They'll try to run for it with Dobbins. And he will have first down yardage as he's brought down at the 41. 83 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. Under a minute to go in this third quarter as they come up 1st and 10. Nix to the air. Dancing to his left. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down.
The 35-yard line. A 7-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 3.
A give. Dobbins trying the right side. A solid stiff arm. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. That's good for 21 yards and a first down.
First down, Denver.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now at SoFi Stadium in Inglewood. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Throwing Nix. They set up the screen for Dobbins. And good convergence there defensively. Only a yard and it's 2nd down.
Good reaction team defensively. That screen was a little slow in developing, and they shut that one down with little gain.
Now 2nd and 9. A shotgun snap and a give to Dobbins. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. Give him 3 yards, and now they're left needing a conversion here on 3rd and 6. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. Well, the Broncos are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
1st and goal, Denver.
So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. They'll try to run with Dobbins. And the D not yielding much there. He's only going to get a yard to about the 2. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
They'll go. Here's Harvey. And he will take it in for a Bronco touchdown. R.J. Harvey with his 4th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Broncos are able to build on to their 4th quarter lead. Lutz will look to add the extra point. He missed one earlier, remember, but this time he gets it to go. So that one a 13-play drive in total. And it's culminated by a 2-yard touchdown run. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. Nifty move. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line. The Chargers offense now, they get set to head back on the field. There's still plenty of time here in the 4th quarter. And just a 1-possession game, down 8. They'll be looking for the touchdown and 2-point conversion. A field goal here on this drive does very little at this stage. He's got a man. It's his fullback. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And it'll be 2nd down.
2nd and 6 at the 28-yard line.
Herbert going to give to Hampton. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. They'll wind up losing 3. And now it's 3rd down. This linebacking core, they've done a good job of keeping that running game in check, haven't they?
They certainly have, and what they'll also do when this game is over is thank the guys up front, the big defensive line, because they've kept them clean, so to speak. Not letting blockers get...
Allen hit. He lost the football. It's picked up by the Broncos.
We have seen this before, and we've known coaches preach about this and work on it all the time. Catch the ball. You know there's going to be some traffic somewhere.
And now, as with every potential turnover, they're going to take a second look at this just to make sure.
After review of the play, the ruling on the field is reversed.
So that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. A shotgun snap for Herbert. They'll dump this off to Hampton, complete. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down.
4 yards. That's another Chargers 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Herbert, quick pass out wide. And past the 35, will be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They moved it a combined 33 yards.
1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
1st down, it's Hampton. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12.
At the Broncos' 33-yard line.
Rifles one, that's going to be intercepted. And the Broncos are going to get the football here as he gets this up past the 20-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
Just a lot going on there in the middle of the field, and this one winds up a turnover.
Yeah, they're running a crossing route here, and the idea of it is to get defenders confused about who to go with. But if you throw it too early, sometimes it's your quarterback that gets confused, and here he throws it into coverage and gets it intercepted.
And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd
and 11.
At the 21.
He gets this underneath to Dobbins. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped.
A gain of 11 on the play. And the Broncos first down.
On 1st and 10, it's Dobbins. Knifes his way forward here, but just 3 yards on the play. 2nd down. From the 35, here's the 2nd down and 6.
It's now 2nd down.
Operating from the gun. Nix. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. That one good for 13 and a Denver first down.
First down, Broncos.
They'll run up the gut with Dobbins. And a strong run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 35. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Now the Chargers will use the second of their timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
2nd and 9 at the 34-yard line.
They'll go again with Dobbins. And for one of the few times here today, this one's not going to go anywhere. Chargers going to use their 3rd and final timeout. So that will leave them with no timeouts left. Still plenty of time on the clock. We'll see how that affects things here in this 4th quarter. Looking left side, it's complete. He's got it. And he will have a Broncos first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And
not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So it's Bronco football as we get you reset here. They've got a 1st and 10 as they look to try and finish this one off. 5 points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on 1st down.
I like the call there because that was one to take time off the clock and get them closer to getting out of here with a W. In the mind of the play caller, all you want to hear is tick, tick, tick.
Another run on 2nd down, trying to cover up. And they get him down right about the 20.
I like it. I like the call. Still an opportunity to run the football and chew up a little more time off the clock.
3rd down.
One final kneel down here as it comes inside the 40-second mark, and that should be enough to put this one on ice. So this one will wind up a Denver victory. And we talk so much about the turnover battle determining who wins and who loses. This game, no exception. They didn't turn the ball over at all, and they go on to victory.
They look like a smooth operation in this one, didn't they? Because you look at every facet of the game, they handled their business. Offense took care of the football, converted it into points. Defense took the ball away, gave it back to the offense. Special teams, right there with them. That's the type of game a coach is going to really love and value. And when they show the film, they have to be careful not to give out too many kudos and kill their motivation going forward.
So for the Broncos, it's an ideal start as they move to 3-0 now on the young season. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Alongside Charles Davis, we thank our entire crew. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Everybody's got a song called rock star, running up the pop charts, talking all they do. I've been Houdini with my commas, my mama getting all these new tattoos. And I ain't saying that I'm Nickelback, kicking it in Cali with today's who's who, but everybody's got a song called rock star. Lately I've been feeling like one song.
Hi everyone, Scott Hansen with you, and this is the EA Sports Weekly Recap. Plenty to get to. Let's start in Landover. The Commanders at home to take on the Raiders. And it's Kyle Pitts. He was a tough man to pin down all game long. This, one of his 2 touchdown catches. The Commanders win this one by 11. From there, let's get you to another interesting matchup. And this is Jalen Hurts, one of his 3 touchdown passes on the afternoon. The Lumberjacks get their 3rd win as they come away with the victory. Got one more to show you right now. Let's go to Foxborough. It's the Patriots hosting the Pittsburgh Steelers. And it's the newest Steeler, the
entertain. You wanted me to come running when you called my name. You wanted something to train, girl, that you could keep on the chain, girl. Ever since you laid eyes on me, you've been barking up the wrong damn tree. Girl, you tried to tighten up the collar, clean me up, pull me up out the holler. That's one pill I ain't never gonna swallow. It's only one way this ends. Me running off you on the porch crying. Girl, I don't guess I can blame you for trying to fence me in, but that's your fault. Hell, you brought in this outside dog. I'm born to howl at the moon. You know I need me some room for chasing me all night and then sleeping till noon. Gonna do what I do, girl. Hell no, it ain't you, girl. Yeah, I've heard it before, and I know that it hurts. Baby, you ain't the first girl who tried to tighten up the collar, clean me up, pull me up out the holler. That's one pill I ain't never gonna swallow. It's only one way this ends. Me running off you on the porch crying. Girl, I don't guess I can blame you for trying to fence me in, but that's your fault. Hell, you brought in this outside dog. Yes, outside dog. Ever since you laid eyes on me, you've been barking up the wrong damn tree. Girl, you tried to tighten up the collar, clean me up, pull me up out the holler. That's one pill I ain't never gonna swallow. There's only one way this ends. Me running off you on the porch crying. Girl, I don't guess I can blame you for trying to fence me in. That's your fault. Hell, you brought in this outside dog. Yeah, this outside